Good morning. So I'm getting ready to pack my kids' lunches. I'm making breakfast musubi. Here I have 1 cup of sushi rice that I'm going to cook. I've already rinsed it. And so I thought I would just kind of bring you guys along to show you how I prepare everything in the morning. Let's go. Into a pot, I'm going to add 1 cup of sushi rice, 2 cups of water, and just a little pinch of salt. So once the rice comes into a boil, we're just going to cover it, lower the heat, and let this cook for about 15 minutes. All right, so while the rice is cooking, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut up some fruits. So here I have some grapes. I'm just going to cut them in half, and it helps when your fruits and vegetables have already been washed. It just speeds things up in the morning. I also have some strawberries. I'm just going to remove the stems and cutting it into fourths. For the pineapple, I'm just cutting them into smaller pieces. And now I'm just going to put everything into a large bowl and give it a toss. All right, so here I have a musubi mold, and typically with musubi you use spam. However, my kids don't like spam, so here I have a ham steak, and I'm just going to cut the ham into the size of the musubi mold so that it'll fit. For the remainder of the ham, I'm just going to cut it into small pieces, place it into a bowl, and I'm just going to use that maybe for my salad later. And now into a small bowl, I'm just going to add a little bit of soy sauce, just a pinch of brown sugar, a little bit of mirin, and sesame oil. Just stir it up. Here I'm just cracking some eggs into a bowl, add a pinch of salt, give it a whisk, and then I'm going to add a little bit of oil into a non-stick skillet. Then I'm going to start cooking the omelets. This should make 4 thin omelets. Once I'm done cooking all the omelets, I'm going to add just a little bit more oil and cook my bacon. This is turkey bacon that I just cut in half. Once I'm done cooking the bacon, I'm going to place that in the oven with the eggs to keep it warm. And now I'm just going to cook the ham steak and brush the top with the soy sauce mixture. And I'm going to flip it and do the same thing. We're just going to do this for about 4 to 5 minutes or so. Alright guys, so the rice is done. I'm just fluffing it with a fork, and now we're just going to put everything together, and I have to hurry because we're running a little behind. Okay, so for today's lunch, I'm going to use our Bento lunch boxes. Here I'm just spraying the musubi mold with a little bit of olive oil spray so that the rice will come out easily. And then I'm going to cut a little piece of nori, place it at the bottom with the musubi mold right on top, just like this. Start with some rice. Then we're going to add our egg. And I forgot to mention that I also have a slice of cheese, the ham steak, add a little bit more rice on top. Then we're going to press it down, and this should come off easily. For the next musubi, we're going to use the egg, cheese, and bacon. And yes, my kids do eat this cold. They kind of treat this like sushi. As long as the cheese isn't melted, they don't mind eating it cold. Here I'm just adding a piece of parchment paper so that the rice from the musubi won't get stuck to the bottom. Here we have some plain steamed broccoli, but I am going to put some soy sauce into a small containers just in case they want to dip their broccoli in there. And for their sweets today, here we have some dark chocolate dipped coconut rolls. I got these at Sprouts and they are so yummy. I think I'm just going to put like maybe 5 in there. Here I'm just adding their soy sauce into their lunchbox, and now I'm just going to place their fruits into these bento cups containers. All right, so now I'm just going to close everything up. Those little rubber bands can be a little tricky sometimes. We were like running behind at this point, and I still had to put everything in their lunch bags. So I grabbed a couple of ice packs, then I placed their lunchbox, their fruit. I ended up adding 2 ice packs in each of the bags, their napkin, and we are ready to go. They're going to have these veggie straws for their snacks, and of course, I can't forget their water bottles. And that's it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I will see you next time. Bye.